command, anyone who sheds our blood, anyone who sheds man's blood, then his blood will be shed as compensation for that violation of the life which was created by God, that other atrocity of destruction of life which God created. It's almost a level of blasphemy for man to take the life of another man, because he's elevating himself up to the level of God, deciding in the place of God to take that life, which only God has any right or authority to take, because he's the one who created us. But who on earth is called by God to carry out this extremely high penalty, this death penalty? It is the government, what the Bible calls the civil magistrate. It is evidenced by these verses from Romans 13. Let every soul be subject to the governing authorities, for there is no authority except from God, and the authorities that exist are appointed by God. Therefore, whoever resists the authority resists the ordinance of God, and those who resist will bring judgment upon themselves. For rulers are not a terror to good works, but to evil. Do you want to be unafraid of authority? Do what is good, and you will have praise from the same, for he is God's minister to you for good. But if you do evil, be afraid, for he does not bear the sword in vain. Bear the sword, for he is God's minister, an avenger to execute the wrath on him who practices evil. So God ordained as an earthly minister the civil governments as a way to ensure that those who violate the image of God, either by taking a human life or by other means, will receive the full punishment due for such a vile transgression against God. So if you think about it, whenever somebody takes a life, as well as other actions which I'll get into, that is not just a transgression against man. It is a transgression against God and his own creation. For those of you who would wish to know more about the role of government and economics from a biblical perspective, go and look below at the link for the Institute for Principal Studies. Now, there are many people who try to utilize the state as a way to